EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the World Steel
This is the Bengals and Steelers Week 11 game.
and Acrisure Stadium. Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
Oh.
And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
I can't help but smile, not because I'm rooting for any team in particular, but to see the special teams set up their team in such a big way, you just know that helps the interaction between all phases of a football team.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell to the 27-yard line.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. To throw is Rodgers. He's got his tight end Fryermuth over the middle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down. They toss it to Warren. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Rodgers going to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Calvin Austin, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And at quarterback, a longtime signal caller in the National Football League, former Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco.
And what a marvel Joe Flacco is. Continues to be a reliable quarterback into his 40s. And we say it all the time. He came off of his couch and made a team better. Guess what? He's doing it again. And now has a chance to not only be good on the field, but also be one of the great mentors in a quarterback lane.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating off play action. Flacco. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. And that one on the rookie, Charles. Maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times you about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when the ball is gone and make sure you don't hit the quarterback afterward. I know he's trying to make a play, but that time, he ends up drawing the flag.
Halted in his tracks by Keanu Benton. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here's Flacco. And his pass incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Setting up to throw Flacco. This is Fant on the short completion. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They go right back to the ground here. come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now he'll take this and run. 20. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes him manageable now.
And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Bengals 1st down.
Flacco. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Flacco looks to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Hudson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Here's Flacco. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 33-yard lead.
McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right?
I'm cooking on return with this guy.
Touchdown, go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
On play action, it's Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's intercepted. And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on 1st down? And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. So on 4th down, Ryan Rico on to punt for the Bengals. Here's Williams to return.
Oh, my
Following a
almost
punt
had a
return
really
here,
big.
someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's open to start.
It's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
It was so open, but then the guy just like automatically knew that was coming and just blitzed and picked it up.
Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the ball.
Pick out his ACL.
4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Flacco. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Alex Highsmith. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now it's Flacco. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one.
A 63-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. Got a man and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for just 3.
He's trying not to throw it in.
And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it'll be incomplete.
Metcalf.
Dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, that was DK Metcalf.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now run straight ahead with Warren. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll try and do this himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To pass, Flacco. Pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Back-to-back sacks in this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Passing play, Flacco.
Oh, he got beat. I just mossed him. Oh my god, I mossed him. I mossed him. I mossed him.
Pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before, he always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And an throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on.
I need to run the ball.
2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On the give, it's Warren. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's one.
I gained a yard.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Boswell's kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be
Dang, they're all lined up.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. It's complete to Brown, right side. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Roughing the passer, defense.
It's a 15-yard
so
penalty.
personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Now Flacco towards the end zone for Brown. And he's got Bengals. Chase Brown, 43 yards. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Steelers taking over now late in this 1st half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell.
Yeah, I just have
The
to
Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. This is caught inside the 15. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the
I'm trying to
locker room.
score.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. The final shot before half for Rodgers.
We got 1 second. We got 1 second.
Incomplete. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started
How has this made
in the
that feel
second
good?
half. The Bengal offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals
There's not
passing.
second and inches.
Establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right back to Brown. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Flacco. This is Fant on the short completion. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll set up a throw.
Wait, how do I miss that?
That's taken in.
No!
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
Yes.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal
I did not mean to
touchdown.
change design.
T. Higgins, 33 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now a crease here.
He's got a decent return every time.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. second man is Yoshibal's. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. On the return is Williams. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? You have that supreme confidence. He's going to turn things around.
We'll see what they do. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And he gets this across midfield for the first down to the 46. To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, what?
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Throw left side complete. It's Wilson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Calvin Austin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Oh, there's a lead back there.
Sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to make it to the goal line.
Never do one them keep on coverage. They always blow up the hole.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Operating off play action. Flacco. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. Short throw to Smith. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Running left, it's Warren.
This running game sucks.
Behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon
He's
continues.
blocking.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter play.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for us Steelers.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Yo, why is it so slow?
Screen, they get 6 on first down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times,
And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Why are we calling it injury timeout?
And play is stopped here. Timeout.
And
It's the
start
defense
injury.
calling the timeout here. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 20.
Like, oh my gosh, make a hole.
Only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He gets 1 yard per carry.
It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, Rodgers. And he's going to go down here and sing. They push him back to the 34. Shamar Stewart. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's brought in by Wilson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now Rodgers.
Oh, I had him wide open. Missed it.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
yeah, they just gave up a touchdown at the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it.
Oh, it didn't pass it. It didn't pass it.
Wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells
Oh,
us.
that was terrible.
A lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
That's out quickly to Chase. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Flacco.
But it's not a roughing the passer.
That's caught again.
Personal foul.
I hit him
Passer.
half a second after he do it. That's not roughing the passer.
Well, certainly those are the
Yeah,
types of
exactly.
mistakes
That's a
they're trying to
boo.
avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the
Dude,
entire
didn't put my
defense
hand
is
up.
and try and rise up and overcome it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another Bengals first down. A 28-yard gain.
This is Brown on the draw play. Fights loose. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. This one completes Shavas. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Bengals.
They will toss to Brown. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Oh.
And this one's caught. And their fourth-quarter lead
I
grows
don't
by
think
a
that's a
couple
legal
more.
contact though, because he
So
threw
that
it.
effort gives him a
And he's
3-point
kind of
cushion
blocked.
and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about.
Oh!
Getting beat at this stage, at least give your
I
team
didn't
a
think that
fighting
block
chance.
was gonna
This
come.
Pittsburgh offense led by Calvin Austin running back out. So far he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. To throw is Rodgers. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
Brandon's okay with him doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
A handoff for Warren. And he is met in his
I thought they had a terrible
line of
defense.
scrimmage. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
35-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give him that the rest of the way.
Oh.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
What was that?
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
49-yard
Shoot. That's good. That's good.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down.
Ramsey brought him down. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Flacco.
32-yard line.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hudson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Here's 1st down. Now Flacco. And he's taken in by the tight end Fant.
Yeah, they don't have
And
any
he's
time.
brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. So it's the Steelers who will have the first chance to go down and score here in overtime as we are back underway. And able to get this out to the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6.
Oh,
At least something.
that was one of my best friends to do.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Steelers.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
That's another Steelers.
On the run, it's Warren. Down at the 35. It'll be second
I
down.
average like
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look.
2, 3, 4 yards a
Right side on
carry.
second and
That's
6.
good.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Calvin Austin breaking with this touchdown again. No. Oh no!
And the Bengals are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime.
Are you
Put
serious?
a drive together. First OT toss coming for Joe Flacco. And he'll be
That is
corralled right
not
around the
good.
34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Bengals first down.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The defense did its part. 3 points now. All they need is they work on second down. Flacco from the gun. This is Fant on the short completion.
Okay, we can get a stop here in third.
5 on the completion. And they're going to face a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Flacco.
No!
He's got his target. That's complete.
Gosh.
And they're going to have themselves another first down.
They
as
could
the
just
tackle's
kick the
made at
field goal.
Steelers' 38-yard line.
Bengals first down.
To pass, Flacco. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
You need like a big sack.
From the gun, a give to Brown.
But it's only
Forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit
In
of
the
the
set.
doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal, but that time, they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. Passing play, Flacco.
I'm gonna kick the too low and win it.
But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And contact defensively. And that might make things 5 yards easier. So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
Rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, they'll definitely take them.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
See ya.